Hey guys, welcome back to Large Scale RC Nation. This is Brandon, and today we're going over the mod MIP V2 54mm racing clutch. Part number is 14355. Let's open this package and check out what we get. Included in the racing clutch includes the clutch itself, 9K springs with multiple extras, your 2mm hardware that bolts the flower on with one extra screw, a 5mm screw that mounts your clutch onto your engine, and a 6mm removal tool. Before we get to the install, first I want to go over the clutch itself. This clutch has been around for 6 years with MIP. MOD took it over in design with this V2. I want to go over a few quick details that has been improved upon. First of all, it has the carbon fiber flower instead of the G10. It has reinforced shoes with the pin that is machined and slotted. It's pressed in from the back, so that way when the spring comes down, it does not migrate out, and it's always consistent, where it will stay in here and it won't dig into the shoe itself. It has 8 shoes in total. The housing, which is the basket, is made out of 70-75 aluminum, which is hard anodized. The clutch itself is half the weight of a stock clutch. It will give more power. It doesn't fade. It has better bottom end punch. And overall, it's better. The clutches can be used for 6 months to a year before it's need to be rebuilt. Let's jump into the build on this clutch and dig right into it. First, we're going to remove all shoes. Now we will start with the install. First off, you have your shoe. There is a groove side and a flush side. The flush side will go towards the bottom, and the groove side, which the flower sits on, goes upward. Now on the spring, the flat side will go in on the shoe. The shorter side will go in on the shoe and the longer side will stick out. You'll make sure that you line up the 2 holes, and then we will slide this down onto the basket. There is drilled out holes on the bottom of the basket, which you will place your 1.5 MIP tool into that groove, and you will push this spring over while holding the shoe with your thumb. Once the spring is on the side, you're going to line up the spring and make sure that it is straight and even on the basket. Now that the spring is aligned, we will now continue this in a counterclockwise manner. As you can see, it is nice and even, and we're going to continue working our way around. And push down. Now to get this last one on, you're going to have to hold this last shoe open while putting this one on to get it started. So we're going to hold that open. Now that you have it on, now you just got to flip it over. push that down in there. And now all of our springs are installed. Now that we have all of our springs installed, we will now install our flower. It is directional. It could only go one way. And you're going to line up your 4 holes with these 4 holes on the top here. We will now use some blue Loctite and install our 2mm screws. And now our 4 screws are in tight with our blue Loctite, and it is now ready to go onto our truck. From there we will take our 5mm bolt, place blue Loctite on the threads, and this will go right onto the engine.